What is up, everybody? It's your girl Jenny D, and today, or this week, I'm going to be doing a makeup tutorial. I've been getting a lot of requests on this. I figured the best thing to start off with would be the real world look that I had on the show, and I painted my nails just for you. So let's get to it. First and foremost, you want to start with a primer. The primer that I like to use is Bare Minerals Prime Time. I'll list all the ingredients below in the comments, or my comment section. And since I'm almost out, we're gonna do this little trickaroo. Just, la 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 on the finger. And put it all over your face. And then we're gonna use an eye primer, my favorite primer of all time. Can't really see it. It's Urban Decay Eyeshadow Prime Potion. It's bomb. So, and you want to use this finger, your ring finger, when you use stuff for your eyes because it applies the least amount of pressure. And your eyes are a very sensitive area. I like to put it under my eyes too. Now you ready to go. You primed up, girl. Alright, now, I like to use the Beauty Blender. It's a sponge. I get it at Sephora. It's like, I don't know, it's like $15, something like that. It's really good. Okay. Now, for the foundation that you will use next, I like to use Makeup Forever from Paris. It is the most expensive foundation you can buy at Sephora. I'm sorry. I like to, if I splurge on one thing with makeup, it's gonna be foundation. But a good alternative, I tried this new, it doesn't like last as long, I noticed, but I like using this Girl Tru Blend. It's actually been kind of nifty lately. I've been using it just for like every day because this is like 40 something bucks or something like that. So it's like, you don't want to be using this every day. You're gonna be buying this new every month. So anyway, shake her up and just pat it on your face with your blender. Make sure you get it all real good on your face. But the patting motion will help your skin take in the makeup better. Okay, I think we're good. Now we're gonna highlight and contour. The highlighter I like to use is Almay Smart Shade. It's kind of cool. So I'm gonna, again, shake her up. A little bit on that hand of yours. And we're gonna highlight the bridge of the nose, under the eye, the cheekbone area. And we're also gonna highlight, ooh, hi, how you doing? Just farted all over me. And the chin, and right there on the forehead. And we're highlighted. I'm gonna go around the nostril. Okay. Here we go. Oh, I also like to highlight the top of the eyebrow. Perfection. Now that I have highlighter all over me. For contouring, I'm gonna use some of this bronzer, Soleil Baked Bronzer. It's better if you use a matted bronzer, but I don't have one right now. And this is what I used on the show. So just go right underneath from right underneath your cheekbone. And then right around the edges. That was so weird. It sounded like there's a parrot in my house. Okay. I don't know what the fuck that was. And this is the part you want to be the most delicate with, because if you put too much, it's gonna look weird. If you want to kind of like make your nose look a little thinner, just go right on. I'm an improviser. You should really use like a contouring brush, but I just use my bronzer brush and then squeeze it like that to make it like more of a line. And then I just go. All right, and we're good to go with that. Now I'm going to put the highlighter on my eye, which I like to use out of the Too Faced collection, the Naked Eye, the Too Faced palette Naked Eye collection. And this is kind of silly because on the Real World they had to mark out all the brand names, but they marked out the color of this palette instead of the name brand. Oops. I use a Heaven color. Put it all over your lid, because this is going to set the foundation to put the darker colors on there and make it all contrastedly poppy. Now, I'm going to use the middle color, which is Velvet Revolver, again from the Too Faced Naked Eye palette. And this is just kind of be the transition between the light and the dark. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put it basically right on the lower part of the crease. Next, I'm going to use the darkest color. This is the tricky part, which is the Sexpresso. I love that name, Sexpresso. And make sure with dark colors, make sure that you tap your brush like that, so that way all of the excess isn't gonna fling all over your eye once you put it on. And we're just gonna start always at the corner. Basically, it's gonna be the upper part of the crease that we're gonna use this, and we're gonna blend it into the lower and into the top. I wouldn't even necessarily say it's the upper part of the, we're just doing it deep in the crease. And you'll feel that bone in your eye that's like ends right here, your orbital bone. You're actually going to get it like right on the crease of that orbital bone. That's what makes the crease. And then you're gonna blend it right over the orbital bone. And just keep working until you have the amount of darkness that you prefer. And then pat it on the insides of the corner. The reason why I'm patting this part is because I do not want it to fling down here and get my highlighted under eye to look dark. And what I like to do at the end is go over the top again with that light color that we started with, Heaven. And I like to put it over the top just to create that extra pop. Everything in makeup is about contrast between light and dark. Creating the shadows creates a different face. Alright, next we're going to do the eyeliner, and I like to use L'Oreal Infallible 16-Hour Carbon Black eyeliner, and I make the line thinner as we go into the eye and then thicker as we go to the outer part of the eye. See the difference? Now I'm going to top my eyeliner with some black eyeshadow. It makes it last longer, plus it creates a more smoother blended line. And I'm going to use Blackout by The very last darkest color by Urban Decay, Naked 2. But really, any black color is going to work. You don't have to go buy this whole palette just to use the blackout. It's a nice palette. I like it. And then I like to wing out the outside of the eye with the black into the brown to kind of blend it together. Now, I think it's time to do the eyebrows. And I use a blonde color, blonde. I just like to create a more drastic arch when I'm doing a glamour look. So like right here and right here, basically just like, you know, the symmetry, this part needs to be a little higher up. That's good. All right. Now we're going to get the mascara. And I like to use L'Oreal Voluminous Carbon Black. This stuff is the bomb diggity. I like to do is put it on the, put it at the base of your eyelash, wiggle it a little bit, and then pull them out. That way the fibers can get in between each lash and coat them. Oh, and I almost forgot. Take the Heaven color that we were using earlier to put on the top part of the eye and put it on the inner creases of the eye. And then take your mascara. Now, what you're going to do before you do the lips, you want to top off your face, and the reason why I do this last is just because I don't want this powder to be all over the darkness of my eyes and decrease the contrast. This is Makeup Forever. It's like a mineral veil microfinish powder. This is kind of expensive too. If you don't want to use this, then I would just use the mineral veil that comes with the Bare Minerals. I also really like Bare Minerals a lot. And put in a little thing right here, and we're going to take your brush, swirl her around. Ooh, all over the face. Just gonna cover in those lines. And just give you that really flawless finish. Alright. Go ahead and curl those eyelashes. It's lip time. Okay, now, I've been asked this, this is probably the most #1 asked question. What lip color, that red lip color, do I use on the show? It is Kat Von D. See it? This is Kat Von D. Red Matte. It's actually called Outlaws, the color. And it's a lip stain. Be very careful with this. Very, very careful. Make sure your lips don't have a bunch of dry skin on them. And you're gonna put it on your lip. And then I like to add a little bit of blush. Don't overdo it, otherwise you're gonna get that streetwalker look. And I'm using this horribly crushed up Cabana Boy shadow blush, the bomb. Swirl and tap, and then smile, and then just like right around the, might a little too much. Okay. It just creates a little bit more warmth in your face. And then you're done with the makeup. Hope you all liked it, hope you enjoyed it. Please comment with any questions you have or any comments that you have. And let me know if there's any other makeup looks that you want to see. And as far as the hair goes, I might do that. If you really want to see how I did the hair, let me know and I'll do it on another video. See you later. Bye.